Toshin La Jamir of Harvest Mission School, Dimapur, achieved top 16 rank in HSLC with an impressive 95.67%, shares journey and future plans with Nltv. A joint recommendation was issued at the seminar Borders Without Consent, the Naga Struggle Against Forced Division and Surveillance, in Kohima, urging the government of India to reconsider scrapping the Free Movement Regime (FMR) and enforcing border fencing and biometric surveillance along the Indo-Myanmar border. The Nagaland government has reduced the timeline for a high-power committee to submit its report on the regularization of 47 assistant professors from 8 weeks to 4 weeks, amid growing pressure from student organizations like the Combined Technical Aspirants of Nagaland (CTAN), Nagaland Net Qualified Forum (NNQF), and Naga Students Federation (NSF). The Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee (NPCC) launched the Samvidhan Bachao Safe Constitution movement in Kohima on April 28, 2025, with a conference at Congress Bhavan aimed at raising public awareness about constitutional protection. The World Audiovisual Entertainment Summit (WAVES) is scheduled to take place in Mumbai from May 1st to May 5th, 2025, featuring participants from numerous countries worldwide. Hello viewers, you are watching Nagaland TV English Prime Time. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. Toshin La Jamir of Harvest Mission School, Dimapur, achieved top 16 rank in HSLC with an impressive 95.67% shares journey and future plans with Nltv. Let's have a detailed report from reporter Moilong Phom.
Thank you Nltv for giving me this opportunity. Mula naam Toshin La Jamir se, aro moi Harvest Mission School de puri, aro moi recently declared HSLC la exam de top 16 olaishe. Moi iman upper top 16 top 16 de jawai na do moi hope to taka noi lebi edo results sai na first of all moi condition ke liye koile edo ekta unexpected or most memorable moment taki shimula life te. First ito moi mula crane maki share krishe ke liye koile ito mula study sob karni hota hai de moi kani break with taki share from the starting of the exam till the end ito ni taki first call kena krishe. Study schedule to taka noi lebi daily basis de like 3-4 hours per day lebi exam time de like full focus to green morning 4 to some 5-6 tak per day. First of all isargi diwali munjai kili gole tai thakawa moi do top 16 de paishe tala placing ba moi do paishe na kuina mola school la teachers na kuina mola grandparents or most importantly mola parents kili gole tai mon moi ke pishi support kuishe to exam la journey de
ni kondo subject je high score kuri na se
maths test score kuishe that was 99
aro like apni vi inaga kitab kan pura padam de to ini alchi la ina kita to kitab puru de mun takabi tin ahina theko pare to apni study কাম কাৰণে প্ৰিপেয়াৰ কৰা দাম দে কি challenges kan face কৰিছে আৰু এইটো কিনাকা overcome কৰিছে
এইটো like হয় exam লাগিছে দুৰণি stress পিপিছে লাগিছে stress kan লাগিছে আৰু তো all competitive exam লাগিছে দুৰণি stress আৰু পিপিছে high হৈছে লিবি ঈশ্বৰ কে pray কৰিনা হয় challenges kan পিপিছে লাগিছে এইটো পঢ়িব না এইটো অলৰেডি difficulties লাগিছে topics can be nupuchaikta ina itu tension tension kan be লাগিছে lebi istor ke per kuina ini por ado full focus muy munde papado it's my last time.
The Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee (NPCC) launched the Samvidhan Bachao Safe Constitution movement in Kohima on April 28, 2025, with a conference at Congress Bhavan aimed at raising public awareness about constitutional protection. The event, attended by AICC Secretary in Charge for Nagaland, Christopher Tilak, and NPCC President S. Nltv, Jamir, highlighted concerns over the systematic erosion of constitutional values under the BJP-led central government. The National Congress Party emphasized its commitment to protecting the Constitution, justice, and the nation's soul, which it believes in under direct threat from the BJP and RSS. As part of the movement, the party plans to conduct door-to-door campaigns in districts and grassroots levels across Nagaland to educate citizens about the Constitution and its importance. We have a detailed report with our reporter Grace. Let's have a look.
You are all aware how the Constitution is under attack. The federalism, which has defined our democracy for the last 7 decades, has been literally being dismantled brick by brick. You all are witness to how Parliament functions, where the mics are muted when opposition MPs stood up to speak. Then when LOP, the leader of the opposition, or Congress leader, when Rahul Gandhi stood up to speak also, he's been denied. How MPs are suspended, how bills are rammed through. That is how the Constitution, the federalism, how the uniformity, how the conformity is being brought to subscribe to a particular ideology and agenda is being thrust upon us. This is nothing but it's a subverting, it's a dismantling of the constitution that has given India the democracy for the last 7 decades. Today, you are all aware that a week back, the BJP all across the country and also in Nagaland was celebrating Ambedkar Divas, where the catchline was ignored by Congress, honored by BJP. But let me tell you, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, despite all his differences with Congress leaders like Mahatma Gandhi or Nehru, is the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, which has given us this federalism, which has defined India as a union of states. The BJP RSS today has a problem with India being called as a union of states. They are dismantling the very concept of cooperative federalism, and that is their way of honoring Ambedkar here. So to say that the Congress ignored Ambedkar and they're honoring Ambedkar, it's a fallacy. Rather, the BJP is honoring Ambedkar legacy by dismantling the very basis of what Ambedkar has created. This I want to make it clear to the people of Nagaland, not to fall for the cheap propaganda of being ignored and being honored. That's, it's a ridiculous political propaganda to its very bottom. So that I will sum up with that. Any questions from the press? We are ready to take.
Freedom, just 1 or 2 years before or after India, we can observe that democracy has not been very well established over there. So, this Samvidhan Bachao is basically, this program, this Safe Constitution program is basically to educate the youngsters, educate the voters of India about the evolution of this constitution, the rights which are enshrined in the constitution, and the legacy of Congress party which has saved this constitution all these years. And why now we talk about saving the constitution is because there is a great threat to the constitution by the BJP, which is completely led by, ideologically led by the RSS. RSS, as we all know, was started around in 1925. Their main agenda was basically to form the Hindu Rashtra.
A joint recommendation was issued at the seminar Borders Without Consent, the Naga Struggle Against Forced Division and Surveillance, in Kohima, urging the Government of India to reconsider scrapping the Free Movement Regime (FMR) and enforcing border fencing and biometric surveillance along the Indo-Myanmar border. The representatives of Naga organizations, political parties and civil society groups emphasized that the Naga homeland predates modern nation-states and that the imposed border divides their land and people. They rejected the measures as oppressive, violating human and indigenous rights, and called for unity, regional and international solidarity, and peaceful resistance to defend their rights and future. The World Audiovisual Entertainment Summit (WAVES) is scheduled to take place in Mumbai from May 1st to May 5th, 2025, featuring participants from numerous countries worldwide. According to K. Soni Kumar Singh, Assistant Director, the summit aims to promote global trade and influence the future of the media and entertainment sector. It will serve as a platform for discussions, collaborations, and innovations within the industry, showcasing India's creative talent and positioning the country as a hub for content creation. The summit details were shared during a press conference organized by PIB Kohima at the Kohima Press Club Conference Hall, highlighting opportunities for Nagaland's youth to benefit from this global event. We have a detailed report with our reporter Grace. Let's have a look.
WAVES is basically World Audio Visual Entertainment Summit. So in short, it is known as WAVES. So this summit is happening in Mumbai from 1st May to 4th May. So all the so many foreign countries are also participating in this thing. Though the main reason why we are calling this press conference is most people around here, including ourselves also, we are having very little knowledge about the WAVES, what is WAVES and what is going on. On the other hand, India government is giving a lot of emphasis on this thing, WAVES. So this right now, so many media persons from all over the state, all over India, they are also going there to cover this event. So we have also tried to send one person from Nagaland, but luckily this time slot went to another state because we have already conducted so many tours earlier. So next time we will do that. And this World Audio Visual Entertainment Summit WAVES, it is from 1st May to 4th May, Mumbai, India. So here what the government of India is trying to project is promote the cultural traditions and the lifestyles, the folk tales, and all the ancient heritage of India through the use of modern tools like AI, digital graphics, bagara, then through the medium of films, then poems, then comic books, like that. So many mediums are being used, even electronic media, print media, social media, they are all involved. And most of the famous film personalities are involved in this. They are advisory board members in like Anil Kapoor, then name anybody, Hema Malini, there, everybody is there. Even Amitabh Bachchan and even cricketers and other people from so many other fields are also here. So it is, this is one project which is trying to uplift the youths of the talented youths of the country to project and promote and also earn income from this mission, I would say. So there are so many different types of competitions which has already been completed, but unfortunately, less people from our side, they have gone and participated because it is on the southern side, being conducted on the southern side of India in Mumbai. WEBS is basically World Audio Visual Entertainment Summit. So in short, it is known as WEBS.
Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Prime Time. A one-day state-level leadership workshop for persons with disabilities was successfully held today at the Tourist Lodge, Dimapur. The event was jointly organized by the Office of the State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities with the Nagaland State Disabilities Forum. The workshop focused on raising awareness about government schemes available for persons with disabilities and emphasized the importance of leadership within the community. Speakers at the event, Ditono Nakro, highlighted the societal challenges faced by persons with disabilities, including discrimination and the lack of equal opportunities. They stressed that PWDs are equal to all other members of society and should be granted the same rights and opportunities. Encouraging the participants, the speaker said that disability should not be seen as a weakness, but rather as a strength that can endure leadership. They urged the attendees to take pride in their identity and to view their disabilities as a key to unlocking their leadership potential. The workshop served as a call to action for greater inclusion, equal rights, and the empowerment of persons with disabilities in all spheres of life. And now, a ground report from Moilong. Let's have a look.
80% भी ना थी वो एक का दुईटा को वही पुलिस को ना हला हला पुरी ठगा वाला पुलिस लगा ना पड़ा है और सोलो पूरा लगा से itu kan implement pura भी ठीक पड़ा ना पूरे होली में मौका disabled मानु kan को दासे मिलके ना हला पुरी ना government के भी push पूरा government के भी कुड़ी की वो लगे itu professions kan implement कुड़ी वो लगे itu मौका ला आवाज को लाई दिखना पूरी दिया लगा मौका क्या भी प्लीज से कुम्पिया से Mohan akhirnya milih na kota purabi ikiati bisi komjur ase. Itu karena apni kan ke aji itu kan pichede nijo kota purabi devi itu kan bi babi bomon. Mohan itu kan olo plan kurubo lagi. Kini kan mohan la awas tu alo bi jor kurubo. Kini government logo jakara kuri thagibo lagi itu karena na hoy. Uli bi mohan sopi jane mohan la government ekla na hoy government center laga government की होगी दूसरा स्टेट लगा होगी कितनी लगा मैं बोली भी और लोग तो प्रेशर तो ना था कि तो तब तो और वो ही जाए ना तो प्रेशर तो दिबो लगे लो इतु खान इम्प्लीमेंट करबो करे मोहल्ला लॉस ना तो कितना कोई दिखे ना मोहल्ला लगे और एजुकेशन के सभी इतिया एजुकेशन के प्लीज करबो लगे जब मोहल्ला बच्चा का डिसेबल बच्चा का कि मन जोन जगह ना स्कूल ने करबो पानी ना से निजो जगह दे सभी ना निजो डिस्ट्रिक्ट के जाए निजो जगह के सभी स्कूल का किनी का से तहर एक्सेसिबल बनाई दिया से ना टीचर खान ये ट्रेन पूरी दिया से ना itu kan sabi itu kan jadi na saya na mohan itu education kan bi karena bi ekdom itu uti na hala puri na government ke press guru lagi ase itu kan tu mohan leadership lagi mohan la bitore leadership tu la lagi disabled manu nahwa manu kan itu non disabled people akhirnya tahan mohan karena hala puri pun tahan dia bunibo mohan hala puri mohan la awas tu manu bunibo do Oi, takkan tu disabled manusia sih, takkan puji pai, takkan tik cari asyik itu, bodoh. Non disabled manusia kan gua akhirnya mau kan dia support lebih, mau kan takkan dia lagi. Lebih mau kan dia sob sih, pola tu mau kan dia lead kurina, itu kan mau kan lah awas cuma dia itu bisi important ase, abis kan dia itu kan babi di bomon. Aru last point kita mau itu young people kan dia কথা কৰিলে সদায় কৈ থাকে মহলা ডিসেবিলিটি কাৰণে মহান বেছি মানুহ লগা itu manu makan ke hasai dia lagi आप निमान manu बेसी बच्चा टाइम बड़ा ini का disability itu loge na ini का utia kan do itu moi itu kan face pura nai moi bच्चा का टाइम दे उले भी तुहन बच्चा kan ने ना utia kan do itu kan भी बेसी face manu hasai dibo mahala ini negative ini का attitudes का ini का kan भी मोहन disability का ने भी मोहन की dia betul strong भी lagi na itu भी lukai laka भी बेसी থাকে itu hole भी moi hotai manu young people kan je भी कोई disability disability to the biggest tool that we have, the strongest tool that we have in to bring about change. Nothing to be ashamed about. Be proud of who you are. Mula disability to mula strength. Mula disability karne na hole moi aji kiya ase kitya bhi na ho. Itu karne moi mula disability karne to ikku sorom. Konne sorom hobo na lage nijola disability. Be proud of your identity as a disabled person. Itu enla kipalti na hoy moi itu ase moi itu manu para unki na hoy moi itu pare koigina enla unki na awas tu gigena leadership role tu loina jaise bole to itu mohalla disability to mohalla sabse damor itu mohalla.
A district-level coordination committee meeting for the 8th economic census was held on April 29, 2025 in Kohima. Chaired by ADC Rufoko Chionodi, he emphasized using IT-based tools for data collection, effective publicity and district-level coordination. District Statistics Officer Belho explained that the census will cover all non-agricultural establishments, excluding specific sectors like crop production and public administration. The census aims to provide comprehensive data for planning and future surveys. Data from the 7th Economic Census 2019 to 2021 remains unreleased. The Mankolemba SDP-DB held its monthly meeting on 29 April 2025 at the ADC office complex. Chaired by advisor Temjen Menba, he congratulated HSLC toppers Wapangna Rolongkumer 7th and Longcharen La Longchar 12th and presented a socio-economic report on Changtongnya. Tuli and Mankolemba ADC Muakumzuk Zudir highlighted the need for more doctors and a technician at the CHC. The board also discussed infrastructure needs, including a bypass road at JNV Longnak at school auditorium and urgent appointments in the PHED to improve service delivery. A one-day orientation program was held on 28 April 2025 at GHS Dibuya, Mokokchung for teachers, non-teaching staff, SMC, SMDC members, and the Village Council. Organized by GHS and GPS Dibuya, the session was held by Tongpang, UDA from the DEO office, covering office procedures and community roles. The program was sponsored by the Dibuya Education Committee under the Dibuya Planning and Development Board. The adult literacy campaign was launched on April 29, 2025 at Sungsangi Community Hall, Chukitong Block, Wokha by the Zumuki Federation in collaboration with the NSRLM and other departments. The event aimed to empower adults through education. Officials highlighted that the campaign's benefits, pledged support and shared success stories. Village leaders assured active participation, marking a key step towards educational inclusivity. The Nagaland government has launched a Nagaland Film Policy 2024 to boost filmmaking, promote local talent and showcase the state's culture. Notified on 5th April 2025, the policy supports film infrastructure training, single window clearances and aims to make Nagaland a prime cinematic and tourism hub. ADC Chipobo Zoo Alem Yapang Longchar has announced that heavy vehicle movement will be restricted on 1st May 2025 from 8 a.m. to 12 noon and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. along NH02 at MS33 near Seven Sisters Hotel, Chechema village. The restriction is due to trench drain installation by the Geology and Mining Department to address landslide issues. The Indian Air Force invites unmarried male and female candidates to register for the Agnivir Vayu Musician Recruitment Rally, Intake 1 2026. Registration is open from 21st April to 11th May 2025 at agnipatayu.cdac.in. Rallies will be held from 10th to 18th June 2025 in New Delhi and Bengaluru. Applicants must be born between 1 January 2005 and 1 July 2008, have passed class 10 and be musically proficient. A Rs 100 plus GST registration fee applies. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back viewers, you are watching Nltv English Primetime. In Manipur, Assam Rifles conducted the NIDO All India Entrance Exam NAIET 2025 across 3 centers, Ukhrul, Churachandpur and Imphal. The exam was held to select the 3rd batch of students for the Assam Rifles Center on Educational Excellence ARCEE, which was established in 2003 at Somsai, Urkhul. ARCEE is a joint initiative between Assam Rifles and NIEDO, supported by Axis Bank. The center offers free residential coaching to female students from economically weaker section of Manipur, helping them prepare for competitive exams like NEET. In Manipur, the state government has issued a new order to stop the issuing of multiple birth certificates and to limit changes to the date of birth during Aadhaar enrollment. According to a letter from the Home Department dated November 4, 2024, departments like Rural Development, Panchayati Raj, Mahud and Health, Family Welfare has been asked to give clear instructions to all officials who issue birth certificates. The government said that if a new birth certificate is needed, the old one must be cancelled first to avoid duplication and misuse. The order also points out that too many requests to change dates of birth in Aadhaar records are causing problems. So the governor of Manipur has directed that a person's date of birth must be carefully verified before Aadhaar registration, and once it is entered, it cannot be changed. In Manipur, following a recent terrorist attack in Pahalgam, police have launched a major survey and verification drive to identify illegal Bangladeshi and Pakistani nationals living in the state without proper documents. Authorities will focus on areas like Lilong, Minuthong, Kwakta, Mayang, Imphal, Sora, and Kairang in the Imphal Valley, where reports suggest some foreign nationals may be staying without valid visas or inner line permits (ILP). Senior police officials have instructed local police stations to check people's residential status and take legal actions if any immigrants are found. This step is part of the ongoing efforts to address concerns about undocumented foreigners in the state, where immigration has been a sensitive issue for years. A 28-year-old man, Khaidam Naucha, was arrested in Churachandpur, Manipur, for physically assaulting his 25-year-old wife, Ning Nehoy. The case was initially filed as a zero FIR at the Women Police Station in Churachandpur and later transferred to the Imphal East District. Ning Nehoy is receiving treatment for her injuries at the district hospital. Police investigations suggest that other family members may have been involved in the abuse, and authorities have assured a thorough probe to ensure justice for the victim. Rangachara Gram Panchayat in West Tripura, declared a solar village, has provided a solar panel lights to 729 families. Each support system, 2 tube lights and mobile charging, ensuring power even during outages. Tripura Power Minister Ratan Lal Nath handed over the system in a village program attended by local officials. Unakoti District Hospital in Tripura faces healthcare crisis, including a non-functional pediatric department due to the absence of a pediatrician and a non-operational CT scan facility. The hospital's oxygen plant has also been out of service since early 2023.
আমরা তো সঠিক আমরা জানি না যে আইসি কি না আইসি কিছুদিন আগে শুনলাম একজন আইছিল আওয়ার পরে এই ডাক্তারও নাই দেখো বর্তমানে যে মানুষ খুবই একটা কষ্টতে আছে যে শিশু ডাক্তারের লাগে গরিব মানুষ কে মাগুন্দা যেতে পারবে কে কই যেতে পারবো এত টাকা পয়সা মানুষের নাই অভাবের মানুষ কিভাবে চলবো এইটাই যে আমরা চাই যে আমরা এখানে ভালো একজন শিশু ডাক্তার দেওয়া হোক নতুবা ২৬টা ম্যাডামরে পুনরায় আমরা ডিস্ট্রিক্টে দেওয়া হোক আমরা তো সঠিক
The youth wing of Tipra Motha staged a demonstration near the Bangladesh border in South Tripura, protesting against Bangladesh's construction of a high-rise embankment along the Muhari River, citing concerns over potential flooding on the Indian side during the monsoon season. The protesters, waving Indian national flags and party banners, were stopped by security forces, including the BSF, but later allowed to send a delegation to the embankment site for inspection and a symbolic protest. The protester also expressed anger over recent comments by Bangladesh's chief advisor Muhammad Yunus, referring to Northeast India as landlocked and promoting Bangladeshi as its gateway to the sea.
Bangladesh government, under the leadership of Yunus, they have been constructing here an embankment. So what we got the news is that in this building a embankment, in the construction of embankment, and they have built and they have crossed beyond 50 gaj, which means both the Indians and the Bangladesh should be beyond that borders. But the Bangladesh is totally breaking the laws.
In Lungle, Mizoram, on April 28, the Lungle unit of Mizo Zirlai Paul MZP, a well-known student group, began an indefinite blockade on the Ezwal Tenzal Lungle ATL road. The protest is aimed at pressuring the state government to release funds that were meant for repairing the important ATL road, which connects southern Mizoram. MZP Secretary K. Lal Chuanawama said the blockade is to make sure the government keeps its promise to improve the road. In a separate issue, the Mizoram BJP complained to the state's top police official, DGP Anil Shukla, about the alleged kidnapping of Tuturu Singh, a member of the Lai Autonomous District Council. Singh had recently left the Zoram People's Movement (ZPM) to join the BJP. According to BJP, Singh was taken by unknown people near Lungle while traveling to Aizawl. Both incidents show growing political tension and problems with road and safety in Mizoram. In Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, Tsering Lamu, the MLA from Lumla constituency and advisor to the Women Child Development Department, has pledged her entire monthly salary to support the Deepak Nabam Living Home in Senki Park, Itanagar. The shelter, founded by Deepak Nabam, cared for over 300 residents, including people with mental health issues, disabilities, the elderly, and those recovering from substance abuse. Prime Minister Narendra Modi praised Nabam's effort during the 118th episode of his radio show Man Ki Baat on January 19, 2025, calling his initiative a unique example of service in Arunachal Pradesh. The Prime Minister acknowledged that Nabam started his work without outside help and turned it into an award-winning organization. Lamu's contribution reflects her strong commitment to supporting marginalized communities in the state. Arunachal Pradesh Governor K.T. Parnaik inaugurated a two-day autism awareness program in Itanagar, emphasizing the need for its intensive sensitization program and inclusive policies for children with special needs. He advocated for full implementation on inclusive education across all state schools, mandatory appointment of special educators, and establishment of government-run model special schools. The governor also proposed introducing a PhD program on autism studies in the state universities to promote meaningful research. During the event, Governor Parnaik and Social Justice Minister Kento Jini distributed teaching and learning kits to children with special needs and interacted with parents, autistic children, educators, and medical specialists. Security personnel, including police and CRPF, vacated the Northeastern Hill University (NEHU) campus in Shillong on Monday night following intense protests by the students. The students has threatened to boycott classes if the security forces remained. Criticizing their deployment as unauthorized, the unrest began after the arrest of NEHU Students' Union President Sandy Sultan, accused of assaulting a Hindi professor, Dr. Alok Singh. On April 24, Acting Vice-Chancellor Professor Sherwin May Sungho had expressed concerns over the security presence, citing a significant fear psychosis among the campus community and requested the withdrawal of security forces to restore normalcy. Acting on a tip-off, Agartala GRP police arrested notorious human trafficker Simon Mia from Miapara, near the India-Bangladesh border in Sepahijila district. Another trafficker, Zakir Hussain, was also arrested from a village near Dhanpur Bazar under Sonamura police station. Inspector Tapas Das of Agartala GRP confirmed the arrest and said both are in 3-day police remand for interrogation. Despite strict BSF surveillance along the Tripura border, these arrests raised serious question about how human traffickers remain active in the region.
नमस्ते, आप सभी को नागालैंड टीवी पर फिर से स्वागतम है। अगरतला रेलवे स्टेशन से फिर से अरेस्ट किया है दो मानव पाचारी को, और इन दो मानव पाचारी को अरेस्ट किया है त्रिपुरा सिपहीजला डिस्ट्रिक्ट से, और एक को अरेस्ट किया है त्रिपुरा का जो कमला सागर इंडिया या बांग्लादेश का जो इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर है वहाँ से। बीएसएफ, ये मधुपुर थाना पुलिस एंड अगरतला जीआरपी थाना का जो पुलिस है उन्होंने मिलकर, और एक को अरेस्ट किया है जो त्रिपुरा का सिपाहीजला डिस्ट्रिक्ट का जो सोनामुरा है धनपुर बाजार के पास वहाँ से। और इन दो मानव पाचारी को आज पुलिस रिमांड लेकर अदालत में पेश किया गया है, और इन दो मानव पाचारी को पुलिस और रिमांड लेकर करीब से करीब हो रहे हैं इन दो मानव पाचार के साथ और कौन कौन जुड़े हुए हैं। अगरतला रेलवे स्टेशन से कैमरा गौरंग दास के साथ विक्रम कर्मकार रिपोर्ट, नागालैंड टीवी।
हम लोग अगरतला रेल स्टेशन का जो जीआरपी का 2 केस के सिलसिले में 2 बंदे को हम लोगों ने अरेस्ट किया है। जो एक्चुअली जो बांग्लादेशी नेशनल जो बॉर्डर क्रॉस होकर इलीगली वे आता है और वो लोग मतलब अगरतला रेल स्टेशन को यूज़ करके बाहर जाने का कोशिश करते हैं। एक्चुअली इस तरह से काम करते हैं हम लोग जो इंडियन।
Under the previous CPIM government, Agartala city faced frequent waterlogging even after light rain. Now the situation has improved significantly with rainwater draining quickly. Even during heavy showers, this improvement is due to the Agartala Municipal Corporation ensuring all pumps are functional and relocating several, including 4 pumps at Ganraj Chumanihi, which were raised by 7 feet. Officials confirmed the pumps are now operating smoothly. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while speaking in New Delhi at the YUGM conclave on April 29, 2025, emphasized that the education system play a vital role in preparing the youth for the country's future. He stated that the government is actively working to modernize education to meet 21st century needs. Highlighting his vision to make AI work for India, Modi said the goal is to make India the best in the world in future technologies. He pointed out that gross expenditure on research and development has increased from rupees 60,000 crore in 2013 to 14 to rupees 1.25 lakh crore now. Stressing the importance of fast innovation, he added that the journey from idea to produce must be completed quickly. Modi also noted that university campuses across India are becoming vibrant centers of innovation, powered by the energy and creativity of the youth.
टैलेंट, टेम्परामेंट और टेक्नोलॉजी की ट्रिनिटी ही भारत के भविष्य को ट्रांसफॉर्म करेगी। साथियों, हमें एआई, क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग, एडवांस एनालिटिक्स, स्पेस टेक, हेल्थ टेक, सिंथेटिक बायोलॉजी को लगातार प्रमोट करना होगा। आज हम देख रहे हैं भारत एआई डेवलपमेंट और एडॉप्शन में आगे रहने वाले देशों में शामिल है। इसके विस्तार के लिए सरकार ने इंडिया एआई मिशन को लॉन्च किया है। इससे वर्ल्ड क्लास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर।
Congress sparked controversy with a social media poster showing an outfit resembling PM Modi's with the word Gaya missing, criticizing his absence after the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26. Congress leaders Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi have urged the PM to convene a special parliament session to address the attack and show national unity. Other opposition MPs have echoed this demand. The Jammu and Kashmir government has shut down 48 out of 87 tourist destinations across the valley due to intelligence warning of potential terror attacks. This decision follows a deadly attack in Pahalgam on April 22, where Pakistan-based terrorists killed 26 people, mostly tourists. After segregating them based on their religion, intelligence reports indicate that sleeper cells have been activated, planning targeted killings and large-scale strikes in retaliation for the destruction of terrorist hideouts. Security measures have been heightened with anti-Fidai squads deployed at popular tourist spots like Gulmarg, Sonamarg and Dal Lake. The incident has triggered a significant tourist exodus from the region, with many destinations in far-flung areas closed temporarily. India blocked the X account of Pakistani Defense Minister Khawaja Asif for spreading rumors after the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 tourists. Asif had made a claim that an Indian military incursion was imminent. India also blocked 16 Pakistani YouTube channels and criticized the BBC's coverage. Asif admitted Pakistan's past support for terrorist groups, prompting India to label Pakistan a rogue state. A devastating restaurant fire broke out in Liaoyang City, China's Liaoning province on Tuesday, April 29, 2025, killing 22 people and injuring 3 others. The blaze started at 12:25 p.m. local time, with the state-run Xinhua's news agency reporting that the cause of the fire remains unknown. Chinese President Xi Jinping has urged authorities to provide all-out efforts to treat the injured and investigate the incident. The incident marks the second major fire in China this month, following a fatal blaze at a nursing home in Hebei province on April 9 that claimed 20 lives. Locarno Film Festival organizers announced on Tuesday that action star Jackie Chan will receive the Career Achievement Honor at the 78th edition of the Locarno Film Festival. Chan, who has featured in films like The Fearless Hyena 1979, Who Am I 1998, and Police Story 1985, will be honored on August 9. According to the festival's office website, Giona A. Nazaro, artistic director of the festival, added that Chan's influence has rewritten the rules of Hollywood cinema. This is all for Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.